Today on the channel, we're here for the Masters once again, and this time for the Masters Universe Origins line, we got the deluxe Trap Jaw.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another He-Man and the Masters Universe unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're back to the Origins Movie Edition figures with Trap Jaw. But for all your Trap Jaw, He-Man needs, and everything else under the sun, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description down below to support the channel. And of course, you know we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And then a plot twist on this one, a Walmart pickup. Walmart online for this one is what I had to do. Have not seen this in any stores. I'm not 100% sure if it's a Walmart exclusive. I guess I'm thinking like the Skelenite, it seems to be. We'll see how it nets out in the future. But I did order this off of Walmart online, so your mileage may vary, as we always say. But let's dive into it. Trap Jaw, an absolute favorite of mine. It was interesting. I enjoyed the He-Man and the Masters Universe movie, as we did talk about numerous times on the channel, and my podcast, cheap plug. I do my full review on my podcast episode. I really did enjoy the movie. Trap Jaw, a lot of people liked. I thought, as far as villains go, Spikor was the one that really stole my heart. That was pure horror. I mean, he looked like something out of like a Hellraiser movie or something. Trap Jaw was very cool. I liked how they positioned Trap Jaw. He was like kind of the counterpart to Man-at-Arms, and that was a big story arc of the movie. I liked that a whole lot. But there was just something a little bit off on the design for Trap Jaw. I don't know what it was. The face maybe a little bit. I don't know. But I felt like if it was just a few little tweaks, he could have been maybe my favorite looking character in the movie. But it is what it is at the end of the day. And this guy is very interesting, the origin style, that he is a deluxe figure, as historically he's been a traditional figure. And we'll do comparisons later on in this video, including the Chronicles and other Origin versions over the years. So without further ado, enough jibber jabber, huh, Todd? Let's get down to Trap Jaw here. He's got the deluxe packaging. We're used to this in the traditional Origins lines, etc. over the years. Trap Jaw up there at the top, Masters Universe logo. Evil and armed for combat. Much like myself and Todd, we're evil and we're armed for combat. Of course, we know how it goes. Retro posing, or modern posing for retro play. Easy for me to say, apparently. Nightmare fuel on the side. You got a little skull with a stake through it. Oh, extra evil, of course. And then on the back, look at that. Snake Mountain in the background. Trap Jaw ready to do Trap Jaw things is what he's going to do. Plug laser gun hook or pinchers into arm. Open and close jaw for biting action. Can you imagine if Trap Jaw bit you? You'd have to get a tetanus shot. That's what you'd have to do. Nobody wants a tetanus shot. I had to one time. Storytime with Kyle guy. Yeah, guy. Todd guy. Yeah. Storytime with Kyle. One time I was a little kid. My grandpa lived out in the country. And way down at the end of his road there, a little dirt back alley road, there was an old farmer. He burned down one of his barns. He had a big barn, so it's time to get this thing, whatever. They just naturally burn things down out there in the country. And he burned this barn down. And, you know, little Kyle, you know, you go to grandma's. There's not a lot to do out in the country. I'm going to go explore. I'm going to go explore the town and go to the park and things like that. But I remember walking over there and said, oh, look at all this barn stuff. Very, very cool. And I walked through all the barn rubble. You know, it was just a bunch of pile of rubble because they burned it down. And I'm walking through that, just not thinking anything. I was probably 6 years old or something. And I'll never forget the feeling of just a hot nail going right through my shoe, right through my sock, right into my feet. And oh my gosh, right into the foot. And of course, you know, like a little kid, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm sure I didn't cry time before. I was never a crier, but I sat there and I remember laying down or sitting down in the grass and I had this piece of board stuck to my shoe and the whole thing. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? There's no cell phones. I couldn't even do smoke signals out there. It's the country after all. So you just got to man up. And at 6 years old, you got to man up. You got to get all that chest hair going like young Tom Selleck. And you just got to get there and you get that board and you push it off your foot. Ooh, it's rough times. And I had to get a tetanus shot, the whole thing. It was fun. So anyways, enough jibber jabber, enough story time with Kyle. Let's get down to Trap Jaw. We've all had to get a tetanus shot once or twice in our life, haven't we? I'm probably due. I'm probably overdue for some vaccinations, I'd have to imagine. See you later, goodbye. There it goes. See what's going on with Trapjaw here. Bam! See you later, goodbye. A little Spider-Man style. Bam! See you later, goodbye. Trapjaw, evil and armed for combat. The menacing monster of a man with machine parts serves as Skeletor's walking weapon of destruction. Trapjaw leads his master's army across Eternia in search of a key to Castle Grayskull, the Sword of Power. Ready to go, doing Trapjaw things right there is what he's doing. No twist ties. Oh, wait, nope, take that back. We got one twist tie there. It is a Mattel product after all. If you don't got the twist ties, you don't got Mattel. That's what they told me. And I think I heard they're starting to release, oh, there's more twist ties in here. They're starting to release schedules for San Diego Comic-Con. And I did see Mattel does have a panel. I think it's late on Sunday at the end of the day, but it's like twist ties and collecting, I think is what it's called. I think that would be a riveting panel, I believe. I think good friend of the channel, Robert Rudman, is actually hosting that panel. So shout out to the real one, Robert. See you later, goodbye. I believe he is hosting that, if I'm not mistaken. Now, where are these pinchers? What are we going on here? Did I throw something out of there? I'm pretty sure I got everything out of there. I thought there was going to be 3 weapons here. But we got the hook. We got the sword. Was there pinchers? I'm going to take it offline. I'm going to double check real quick. All right, we're back. And I repeat, no pinchers. No pinchers. Apparently, this is called the pincher. It looks like a sword to me, but it says cannon, hook, or pinchers. So I guess pinchers. It's kind of a big saw blade, all in a gray color right here. This is what it is. I guess it's the pincher. I don't know. And then we do get the hook here, all in gray. Would have liked to seen this hook a little bit bigger here. This is very small. This is very a small hook. This looks like something you'd be catching an animal, or you're putting like a dead pig up on a rack at a meat locker. That's what it looks like to me. Is what it is. But now we're diving into Trapjaw, and man, he's big, he's bad. Dare I say Todd McFarlane nationwide, like a young Billy Gibbons. It's interesting. I know it's Trapjaw when I see it, but it's definitely a little bit different. That goes back to the movie design, as we know. We got the full-on Trapjaw helmet looking very good. Looks like a little bit like a lost soul bent on revenge, like a young Scorpion from Mortal Kombat is what he looks like in the face to me. He does got the movable jaw. It's a must on Trapjaw. It's a shame if you never put that in there. He's got a green skin tone. I don't know if I like the more comic, kind of crazy, zany green or the darker, eviler green. I guess I go both ways. Todd McFarlane. I don't know, but looking interesting. He only has half a jaw, as we know, typical Trapjaw. 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, no ears. No ears, very unfortunate. He does know sign language, though, thankfully. I've heard that. Shoulder guards over here, they do move out of the way, so that's nice to see. You got the vest over the top as well. Big old right cannon arm, a hallmark for old Trapjaw. Just barreling people down. I would like to see some effect pieces on here, just shooting off of that. That would have been kind of cool to see. But it does look good. It looks like the big cannon arm he has in the movie, as we know. He's got that blue skin, once again, akin to a Smurf, dark blue this time, though. Got that big old Trapjaw title belt. He's been defending that thing for decades at this point. Got the robot-like legs down there. You got the loincloth in the front, protecting his robot junk, I guess is what it is. And then he's got the steel legs down here with the robot shin guards, the robot feet, all the usual stuff there. Hitchhiking hand on this side, got a little arm bracer as well. Now his arms do go all the way around. Now the cannon arm is single jointed. I imagine it wouldn't be double jointed, but it is single jointed. Single jointed as well on the other side, extremely tight. Sometimes these origin figures, we get that tight articulation. I go back 2+ years ago when we broke that Andre the Giant on the channel. PTSD to the max with that, still to this day. Head back and forth, side to side, waist back and forth, side to side. Big old torso, too. Big old body on him with the big old abs. He's doing a lot of sit-ups around the Snake Mountain, I guess. A little bit of splits in there. Leg goes up a little bit. Kick to the shin, we'll call it. Single-jointed knees, side to side. Boot cut, and then you get the ankle articulation on him there. An interesting piece. Now, you can plug these things, obviously, in. So you can plug that in there. You could also have him hold this in his hand. Not really. I'm going to plug this hook in. Honestly, I guess I'll probably put the hook in there. But man, that hook is so small against that arm. It just kind of gets lost. And I wish it was a little bit more of a metallic color instead of this like clear kind of grayish, whitish color. The nice thing about this is you don't want to have to store all this stuff in a baggie. You can slide that down the back of his vest and kind of just have him holding on to that. Historically, he's had the hooks on the sides you can kind of plug everything into. Not with this edition here. So as far as me and display purposes, I'm going to stick this sword in the back just to hold on to, and then I'm going to leave the hook in, I guess, in the front. Like a young Megadeth. You're exactly right, Todd McFarlane. Hook in mouth right there. Interesting. I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about this one necessarily. Does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle, save 10%? What do you know? He sure does. He sure does. Old Trap Jaw, ready to trap some jaws, I guess is what he is. He's just a trapper at the end of the day, like a young Davy Crockett or something. I don't know. He did some trapping. I saw his hat. But there's Trap Jaw. But how about some comparisons here? Let's get the cartoon version and the Origins version of Trap Jaw out. As you can see, some different skin tone colors of blues. Pink over on this one, black on this one. Definitely does not look like they're in the same universe, especially in the size department. As you can see how much bigger this new one is than these two. Now we do got the Chronicles version over here. Similar but different. I don't know. It's interesting on this one too, how the arm cannon isn't quite as big as this one. The Origin one is just domineering in size of the cannon, as we can see there. Very big in size, and we also have Beastman here. So now this is where they lose me a little bit. I still don't know how I feel about this Beastman either. I guess I'm just very perplexed across the board on this Origins line here. I feel like Trapjaw and Beastman should not be the same sizes. I just feel like Trapjaw should have been a normal one. I don't know if that's just a money play. I mean, everything's a money play. It's a business after all. But I feel like he didn't need to be this size. I don't know. That's just me. You look over here, he's not big and bulky. This is big and bulky. That works for Beastman. I don't feel like that works for Trapjaw. And then you got him next to He-Man here. Look at that. That's ridiculous to me. In what world is that size difference? So feels like Mattel took this one a step too far is what they did. I think Trapjaw needed to be a little bit smaller. Should have been a normal figure in the Origins line. Shouldn't have been a deluxe figure. It is what it is, though. There's no fighting it. There's no fighting City Hall. The only way you can fight it is vote with your wallet and not buy it if you don't like it. I'm all in. I'm a completionist and all this, so I'm going to pick it up. But I do think there could have been a little tweaks, little improvements to this one to make this absolutely fabulous. But what's your thoughts on this Trapjaw? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, I'm not so sure game, I must have it in my collection game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and my other YouTube channel. 2 YouTube channels with content every single day. Check out Patreon for even more stuff. There's plenty of stuff going on over there, and it's your best way to support the channel. You can also be a YouTube channel member if that is your thing. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com if you need to email me. And of course, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Trapjaw, Masters Universe Origins, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
There's some strange shit going on in this house, and I know damn well it is.